OMG, you're crazy. This is literally the top thing not to say to someone with a mental illness, okay? Because most likely we gonna pop off, or it's gonna get worse, or you're gonna trigger something in that person's brain. What up everybody? I am the Mademoiselle and this is my channel, and today we are going to be talking about the top things you should never say to someone with a mental illness. Now, a lot of you guys always ask me about my mental health, how I'm doing with my mental health, blah 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 blah, and I'm mentally struggling these days, I gotta admit. I am on meds, but I don't think they're working, so I think I gotta switch again. But there's a lot of things that people say to me on a regular basis, or people say to you guys, and you guys email me about it, or you DM me about it on a regular basis, and I'm just like, why are people such assholes? People without a mental illness, or people who have never dealt with someone with a mental illness, need to understand that it is very important that you don't trigger someone's mental illness to get worse, or, you know, trigger someone into having an episode, I should say. Whether the person is schizophrenic, bipolar, depressed, anxious, whatever the case may be, there's a lot of things you should just never say to them, because you can literally say something to someone that prompts them to commit suicide. For some reason, a lot of people don't think mental illness is real. A lot of people don't think that mental illness exists, and a lot of people tend to think that it's something that you can just make go away on your own. But a lot of mental illnesses are literally chemical imbalances in the brain, and the way my brain works does not work the same as a person who doesn't have a mental illness works, okay? My brain is completely different. The way I react to things is completely different. The way I see things is completely different from someone who doesn't have a mental illness. So it's like, saying these things can trigger a lot, okay? So a lot of people need to recognize that. Now, please stand by for this sponsor. Are you looking to buy a car? Are you looking to buy a used car, new car, and get the best price? Well, this on website CarMarshal, all you have to do is click the link in the description box below, type in the zip code right there, and it will connect you to nearby sellers who will sell you a new car or a used car. It's legit. If you want a car and you don't want to go through a long process and you want something in your area, click the link in the description box below. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into it. The first thing you should never say to someone with a mental illness is, get over it. What was that? I don't know. But do you understand? You don't understand. You don't understand. That is one of the worst things you can say to someone. Having a mental illness is not just, oh my God, like, my dog died, I'm sad. No! Having a mental illness is a prolonged series of feelings that you just cannot control. Telling someone to get over their mental illness is just extremely disrespectful and inappropriate in every sense of the word. Don't ever say that to someone. Like, you know how many times I almost fought somebody? I almost fought so many people over that shit. Fucking medical professionals. Yes, I've had medical professionals tell me to get over it. I've had friends and family to tell me to get over it. That's why I kind of keep this shit to myself, because it's like, I don't got time, because the moment someone says something ignorant to me, I'm ready to fight. Like, I don't care. It's not my mental illness. That's just the hood in me. And that's just my low tolerance for people being ignorant. Like, just don't. Next one is,
pray about it.
Now, I was raised Catholic. I'm still in the Catholic Church, even though my faith is absolutely nowhere near with the Catholic Church or any other religion, to be honest. I'm not religious. I only go to church for the children. Yes, I actually love you guys. You guys actually watch my videos. Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to JAC. I love the kids. I'm there for the kids. I'm there to do my job on the board, which is right now I am their choreographer. Before, I was their PR manager. I'm there to serve my community at some way, shape, or capacity, because I'm a community-oriented person. So that's the main reason I'm there. However, I get really annoyed when I'm going through something mentally and they see this on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they come to me and they're like, oh, would you like to pray about it? No, I don't want to pray about it. Like, that shit is really annoying. Like, I don't. It's not going to do anything. It's really not. Telling someone to pray something away is ridiculous. Would you tell someone to pray their cancer away? That's not gonna work. Like, I don't understand. For some reason, people have this notion that if it's not a physical ailment where like you have cancer or you lost a leg, it ain't real. I mentally struggle every single day. Sometimes I can't even pray because my mind is jumbled. Like, I know a lot of people try to like give suggestions like, oh, you should meditate, blase blase, this helps me. I can't even clear my mind. I don't think y'all understand, like my mind is a circus at all times. I can't even clear my mind. Praying is very difficult for me. Like, I could only pray on a very good day because I cannot clear my mind. Like, literally, this is me. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. What am I eating tomorrow? Oh my God, like I need to edit this video. Oh damn, I wonder if he texted me back yet. Oh shoot, I need to go edit this video when I get home. Oh my God, like, ooh, is everybody hearing what I'm saying? Do I look like I'm praying right now? Oh my God, I should look like I'm praying right now. That's what praying is to me, yo. I be in church trying to concentrate and I'm just thinking about all this other stuff. Like, it's very hard for me to concentrate. That's why I don't meditate and that's why I don't pray a lot. And when I do pray, I have to be like in a very, very calm state, like in bed, about to knock the fuck out. That's the only time I can really pray. It just don't work for me and it don't work for everybody. Please stop telling people with mental illness to pray it away, okay? Stop telling people who are the LGBTQ community to pray and they'll be straight again. That doesn't work like that. Like, I don't understand people who do this. Like, I really don't understand. Like, I understand God is good all the time, God is great. I get it. But some people are just built differently and you can't change that.
Oh my God, can you calm down?
Now, this is more so for people with bipolar disorder when they're going through mania or someone who is having an anxiety or a panic attack. If you guys do not know, people with bipolar disorder go through bouts of mania and it's like high energy. Like, y'all know, if y'all been here before, y'all would know, like, this energy, there's videos that I made where I'm on 10. Today, I feel very normal, I'm fine, I'm level. But a lot of videos you see that I've made, especially my viral videos, I'm on 10. I make my best videos when I am manic. I come up with the best videos when I'm manic. I come up with a lot of good things when I'm manic. That's a lot of bipolar people. A lot of famous bipolar people will tell you this. A lot of successful bipolar people will tell you this. That is the best time. It's not good to be manic or whatever, you know. You're supposed to be level at all times. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, being manic is absolutely amazing. It makes you feel like you're high. Like, you feel like you could do anything. You feel like you can fly. Not even kidding you. Like, it's that serious. Like, it just feels so good. So a lot of times, like, we're really jittery, we're really happy, we're moving all around, we're accomplishing all these tasks, we're doing all these things. And to a lot of people, it's a little scary and they're just like, oh my God, like, calm down. Don't you tell me to calm down? Do you not understand how good I feel right now? Because in the next couple of hours, maybe the next day, or even some people the next week, the next month, I'm going to crash so damn bad that you're not even gonna understand what's wrong with me, okay? And that's what sucks about being bipolar. You literally go from being extremely happy to extremely depressed really, really fast. It can happen with a matter of moments, a matter of days, a matter of weeks, a matter of months. You can spend so much time on this high and then the next day you wake up and you wanna die. It's that serious. I'm not over exaggerating. That's literally what happens. Or there's some people that have like manic depressive states where it's like they're manic and depressed at the same time. That happens a lot to me, especially since I've been on clonazepam. I don't know if it's a side effect of that. I need to look that up because ever since I've been on clonazepam, I've been feeling manic depressive. Like, I'm happy, but at the same time, I don't want to do anything. Like, it's a constant battle. It's like, oh, I should get up and shoot this video, but oh, what's the point? How about if no one watches it? Like, that's exactly how I be feeling. It's just like, oh, that's really bad. Like, so, you know what happens? I end up staying in bed and sleeping for 12 hours. That's definitely oversleeping. But I feel really, really good. I did that yesterday. It is what it is. Another time I see a lot of people tell people with mental illness to calm down is with people with anxiety. You need to understand, people with anxiety, I have anxiety as well. My anxiety has been kind of bad lately, but as a whole, my anxiety only attacks me when I'm stressed, which is very interesting. I don't get random anxiety attacks. Like, I don't get nervous. Like, especially when it comes to like performances. Like, performances don't give me anxiety. Meeting new people doesn't give me anxiety. I don't have like social anxiety. I just don't like people, but I don't have a social anxiety issue. I just have a generalized anxiety and it just strikes me at any time. When people like social anxiety, stuff like that, they may act a little different in person. Like, you might see them trembling, you might see them pacing back and forth, you might see them rambling a lot. And I always see people, their first response to this is, oh, calm down. And I just be sitting there like, don't do that. Like, you don't know what's going through their mind right now. Because anytime I've seen people do this, it's always been to people that they know have a mental illness. Like, they know this person is mentally struggling with anxiety and they're gonna tell them, oh, just calm down, just calm down. Like, last time one of my friends told me to calm down, I almost told him to hop the fuck out my car. Like, there was mad cops around me. I was driving. Y'all know how I feel about the cops and driving. And I was just mad terrified. And I was just frozen. And I was like, I'm about to go the other way. He's like, oh my God, like, just think differently. Calm down. And I cursed him the fuck out. And I almost kicked him out the car. Don't ever tell anyone with a mental health crisis, illness to calm down, because most likely we gonna pop off, or it's gonna get worse, or you're gonna trigger something in that person's brain. OMG, you're crazy. This is literally the top thing not to say to someone with a mental illness, okay? I've been guilty of it before when I was ignorant to mental illness, probably like in high school, and it really bothers me when someone's talking to me with someone that they know who has a mental illness and they refer to them as, oh, they're crazy, oh, they don't know how to act. Don't do that. That's just disrespectful as hell, okay? There's a difference between crazy and having a mental health diagnosis, or being mentally ill and not having a diagnosis. Some people literally are walking around and don't know they have a mental health illness, okay? And I don't fuck with people like that. Like, I could tell when someone literally has a problem and they just don't know it yet. So my first bet is not gonna be like, oh, now they crazy. Okay, there are crazy people out there. There are people out there that's just crazy, out of their mind, immature. But a lot of times there's people that just have undiagnosed mental health illnesses, and it's not right to just categorize them as crazy. Like, I just find that insane. I feel like society has labeled people with mental health illnesses as crazy, and I think that's very fucked up. It's very important that you refrain from using the word crazy, because people with mental health illnesses already feel like there's something wrong with them. We already feel like we're not normal. A lot of us already feel like we don't fit in because we have mental health illnesses. A lot of us feel like, you know, no one's there for us. A lot of us feel alone. So it's like, to classify us as crazy, that shit really hurts. Like, if anything, that really bothers me more than anything else. The other stuff is just like, leave me alone. But this one, like, nah, don't call us crazy. That's just rude, and a lot of us take extreme offense to that. I think that started back in the day with the whole like crazy house situation, and you know, it's like, can y'all not call it that? Like, can we stop calling it crazy houses? Like, I don't know. I feel like people have been a lot more politically correct these days, but still, I still hear people referring to people with mental illnesses as crazy. And the next one is you'll grow out of it. Now, I actually did look this up on my free time one time, and I have heard that there are people that actually do grow out of certain types of mental illnesses sometimes. A lot of people who I see saying this don't know that, okay? They just see someone going through a mental illness and they think it is a phase, okay? They're just like, oh, you'll grow out of it, or, you know, it will pass. This is just a moment in your life. Some people live with their mental illness their entire life. They're constantly battling. They're constantly struggling. To tell someone they're gonna grow out of it, first of all, you can be giving them false hope, depending on how they take it. That's false hope. Because it's like, okay, yeah, maybe, you know, one day I'll wake up and I won't be schizophrenic anymore, you know? I won't have a borderline personality disorder anymore, you know? Maybe you're right. Like, maybe it's just all in my head, you know? Think, like, you don't want anyone with a mental illness to think like that, because what happens is you start thinking, okay, yeah, I'm getting better, or you have 1 or 2 or even 3 really good days, and then that 4th day, that 5th day, that 6th day, you crash really badly. Now you're having hallucinations again. Now you're having a fucking serious mood swing. Now you're having an anxiety attack. And it's like, damn, well, this person said that I'll grow out of it, and I still haven't grown out of it. It's been 5 years. It's been 10 months. It's been, you know? You do not want to tell someone with a mental illness that they'll grow out of it, because you're most likely not a fucking professional. So you shouldn't be saying that in the first place. And with that being said, the next one is, it's all in your head. I've argued with so many people over social media, in real life with this. I mean, okay, let's be real here. It's called a mental illness. Mental is in your head, right? Of course it's in my head. It's a mental illness. Are you dumb? Or are you dumb? But I understand where people are coming from with this. They're trying to say that, oh, you know, it's something that you can fix on your own. It's kind of like saying get over it in a sense. But it's not all in my head as in I'm just making this up. It's not all in my head in the sense of, oh my god, I can change this with my mind. I can make things be better with my mind. And I'm a firm believer of that. I'm a firm believer of self-help and changing your mindset. You can change your mindset, but you can't change the way your brain works. You can't change the chemical imbalances in your brain. You can definitely change yourself to be more positive, but if you have a mental health illness, that can fuck you up sometimes. You could be happy-go-lucky positive today, and then the next day you're like, oh my god, I want to die, I hate the world, I hate everyone, leave me alone. You can control that, okay? People need to understand, you cannot control how you act sometimes when you have a mental health crisis. You just can't.
Oh my god, like, did you take your meds?
For some reason, if someone is very, very happy and they're really, really sad most of the time, or they're really, really sad and then they're really, really happy, people tend to ask like, oh my god, did you take your meds today? Is that why you're happy? Do you understand how disrespectful that is? I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm used to being in a depressive state and now my mania just hit me and I'm in a good mood, and you're like, oh my god, did you take your meds? You're trying to imply that I'm only good when I'm on my meds. And comment down below if you have a mental health illness. I don't know if it's just me, but I hate taking my meds. Okay, I hate it. I hate taking it. I'm happy that I'm on clonazepam because my doctor told me not to take it every day because I can't remember to take it every day in the first place. So I'm happy I don't have to take them every day. I take them like every other day, every 2 days or whatever, because apparently it's highly addictive, blase blase. Comment down below your experiences on clonazepam if you've been on clonazepam. But the point is, you're basically implying that I'm no good when I'm not on my meds. That's basically what you're saying. Like, oh damn,
You finally took your meds today? Is that why you're in a good mood? Like,
no, like don't make me slap you. Don't make me slap you, cause I will. I will.
Oh my god, when you have kids, when you get a boyfriend, when you have a family, all of this will go away.
If you guys have been watching me, you would know I haven't been to therapy since April. And part of the, oh shit, no, I think March. Wait, that's a, wait. Nah, I ain't been in a minute, y'all. Maybe since February. Whatever, the point is, I haven't been there because my therapist told me that me having a family, me having a boyfriend or a husband or whatever will make my life better. You know, my bipolar symptoms will calm down, my anxiety will go away, blah blah blah. And I was just looking at him like, what? First of all, I know for a fact that the moment I get pregnant, I'm gonna have anxiety to the gods, because I already get anxious around pregnant people. Like, pregnant people get me real anxious. They make me afraid because I always feel like I'm gonna accidentally push them. I feel like they're gonna trip over a rock and fall on their stomach. Like, I get real anxious around them. And even newborns, I hate holding them because they're so damn little and fragile. So I know when I get pregnant, all hell's gonna break loose because I'm just gonna be anxious. Y'all probably not even gonna see me. Y'all, that's how serious it is, because it's like, pregnant people make me anxious. The idea of pregnancy gets me anxious. Like, I be finding myself Googling, like, what happens when you're pregnant? What happens during labor? Oh my god, what happens during a C-section? I'm terrified of having a kid. So I'm just like, the fact that this man had the audacity to tell me that shit is not gonna make anything better. What is he talking about? No, like, no, like, that shit made me mad. So I'm kind of in the process of finding a new therapist, because like what he said really, really irritated me. Like, I was really, really mad, and I was just like, you know what, this man's irritating me. And he ain't just say it one time, he said it like 3 separate occasions, like in a row, like each time I went.
Oh, you know, you should really think about settling down.
You should think about doing your job correctly. It's not even just him. It's been people in my life who have said stuff like that, like, oh, when you get a boyfriend, it's gonna get better. When you have kids, it's gonna get better. And it's like, maybe, but it also might make it worse. You don't know that. So it's like, I don't like mundane suggestions when it comes to my mental health. Stop telling me shit, especially if you don't have a mental illness. Stop. Just stop. I don't care about what you have to say. I just don't. The last one is you're doing or you're thinking too much, okay? Oh my god, okay? Like I said earlier, my mind is a circus. I'm constantly thinking, constantly, like, everything in my mind is a whirlwind. So it's like, for someone to tell me I'm doing too much or I'm thinking too much, it just, that's another thing to make me snap. I've also cursed out numerous friends for that. Like, because certain things really get me anxious, or like, I say a lot of crazy things. Like, there be times where I'm driving in a car with someone and I'm like, yo, you're too close to these cars, you're too close to these cars, you're gonna hit these cars. That could have been because of my car accident, because that's how my car accident happened. I'm gonna do a story time on that soon. And it's like, I'll be in the car like, yo, let me drive, bro, because you're doing too much. Like, you're about to hit these cars. Like, oh my god, like, you're turning too close to the curb. Like, and he was like, oh my god, you're thinking too much. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm anxious because you don't know how to drive. Like, point blank, period. Like, honestly, certain things just really make me anxious. And when I'm anxious, I talk a lot. Like, I already talk a lot, but when I'm anxious, I be on 10. I be, oh my god, how about if this happens? Oh my god, like, oh my god, like, oh my god, oh my god, if I die, I die. That's literally how I am. That's just how I am. Like, I can't control it. I wish I can, but I can't. Like, that's just me. It is what it is. So, with that being said, that is the things that you should never say to someone with a mental health illness or a mental health crisis. Let me know what are the things that people have said to you, and if you have a mental health illness, down in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you do to cope with yours, especially if you have a bipolar disorder, because when I have mood swings, I don't know what to do. I just lay in bed and try to watch TV, and sometimes that doesn't help. So let me know what you guys do. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that. Make sure to check out CarMarshal down in my description box below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, get your merchandise. Everything you need is down below. And I'm gonna see y'all next time.